I think we're here.
Hi.
It's all Jason's fault because he's not here. He's got that job thing or something else. I don't know.
11-5 shots on net. We'll see you in the second.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Wow. What an amazing first period, though. Their score right now 2-0 in favor of the Sarnia Sting. Windsor's got to be upset about that for sure. But Sting definitely happy. I mean, there were a lot of opportunities even before that. Both these goalies here tonight have really been playing their own game so far.
Yeah, absolutely. The Sting, like I said, I wasn't joking about the shots on net. 11-5 for Sarnia, and they, you know what, they're working twice as hard as Windsor right now. Their forecheck game is huge. They're getting back on defense. They're kind of smothering Windsor out a little bit, not letting them have great shots. So, good look for the first 20 minutes, but we just got to have another 40 minutes.
Well, there's 40 to go, so the pendulum can swing anyway at that time.
Absolutely.
It was nice earlier, though, at the beginning. I don't know if you got a chance to see. I know you were busy, but Mitch Elliott and Franco Spravero are two overagers that I guess it's kind of a goodbye, right?
Yeah, they do that every year. They honor the overage guys, and it's nice to see. I always like to, kind of wonder or hear anyway what the players are going to say about their experience for here. And for Spro, it's nice because he's been here for a long time and he's from Sarnia, and so it's extra special obviously for him. Mitch Elliott I think it was back in 2014 when he got drafted with the Sting, and then he played his first couple of years NCAA. So then he kind of filled in last year, and he ended up getting the pro contract. So I guess Mitch Elliott did the right way, the right thing. So
well, and he mentioned, he said, "Oh, I wish I'd have been here sooner too." He talked about some lessons learned. Actually, Franco talked about one of the coaches really reaming him out one time for not trying so hard or something like that. It was hard to hear.
He was mentioning that he got cut from the team from the Sarnia Sting twice.
Yeah.
And they were sitting on the exercise bike and obviously going for a bike ride, and he just said he kind of tuned me in a little bit and said, "You don't work hard enough," point blank. So that's great for today's day and age type kids.
Hello.
to have that that old school. An old school coach kind of give you the what for.
Well, why have a long conversation about it? If I say you're not working hard enough, up here what you're not doing.
Right.
But it was interesting that that's a growing thing, I guess, for Franco in there. So it was interesting to have him bring that up. Ethan Langevin in goal tonight, doing a good job for us in there. He's had some really hard pressed moments where he really had to keep moving and kind of all over the place there. And notably as well with that, our defense seems to be working well tonight to keep that puck out when maybe there's those weak moments there.
Yeah, absolutely. They're giving, they're giving the proper angles or lack thereof, maybe.
Yeah.
Depends on which side of the puck you're talking about. But getting the stick in the lane, trying to turn down the passes. But let's remember, Spitfires, they fired one off the crossbar, so it could be 2-1.
Well.
So they're there. I don't want people to interpret how we're talking like we're walking all over the Spitfires. That's a big physical team out there too, and they're playing pretty decent. They're not playing horribly. The Stinger just getting better chances.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure the Windsor Spitfires are having conversation right now about, okay, where's our weak spots? Who knows what happens in the locker room, what the conversation is, but it is something that they're obviously going to come out and try to adjust coming into the second period,
Yeah, for sure.
If you were the Windsor Spitfires, though, let me just turn the tables a bit. What would you be doing coming out in the second period against the Sting?
I'd be hammering them. I mean, Windsor's such a big team. Sarnia's not as big as Windsor. And, I mean, those guys, they look like men. Like, there's 4 or 5 guys out there.
They're big.
They're so big. Like, Hugo usually stands out on the ice as being, okay, someone brought their dad to play hockey. But Windsor has a few of those guys, and if I was the coach, I'd be saying, look, let's stick to our systems, but we got to hammer. We got to make sure that they don't want to come in. We got to make sure that they don't want to be part of the corners. We got to make sure that they're feeling it. And it's playoff hockey. You get ready for playoff hockey. There's a lot of ice tubs in their future. So the bruises don't go away. The pain doesn't go away.
Right.
It's the sweetness of the cup.
There you go. Well, Sarnia Sting may be playing like this is a playoff game. I said before with Jay Peckham that this is a playoff game because it's the deciding factor that brings them into beating Windsor tonight, gets them in the game, the playoff game. And then come Sunday, playing Flint, maybe relax. I'd sooner see us win tonight than have to beat Flint twice.
Yes.
Because I think that's probably what would have to happen in order to stay in the game, right?
Yeah, I think from what I heard, they have to at least accumulate a single point.
Yeah.
So I haven't done the antidote, but I know this is Windsor's last game of the year.
That's right.
Regular season anyway. So, hopefully we come out with a win. It'd be nice. There's a lot of people here tonight, and there's a little buzz in the crowd, and it's kind of like playoff hockey. So
I'm sure Franco and Mitch would kind of appreciate a win here tonight, just because it's kind of coming near the end for them.
Yeah, well, especially being being honored tonight too, and it kind of, I'm sure it would make a little bit, this a sweeter victory with. They got to say a little speech in front of their fans, and we still have another home game, but that's not going to happen during that one. So hopefully they continue to play well, and we'll see if they get on the stat sheet.
I'm going to miss Franco, right?
I know.
I haven't even got. I'm hoping I get a picture with the guy sometime before.
Maybe we can bring him to the show.
I've never asked him. We'll bring him on the show. We probably could.
You're a co-host.
It's nice to see this game happening here tonight, though, because the Sting have had their ups and downs throughout the season this year, with a lot of growth, a lot of loss, a lot of injuries. There's been a lot of moving parts going on for this hockey team this year that have gotten them to the point where they're sitting right now, right?
Yeah.
We're underway once again into the second period, so we're going to go back up into the media booth and keep an eye on things. But 2-0 right now for the Sarnia Sting over the Windsor Spitfires. And we'll be back here. I think Jay Peckham's going to come back and say hello again. He's still sad. I bought an iPhone, or I didn't buy it. I was given an iPhone case, and he was unhappy about that because I didn't get him one. So
I don't. You know what, David?
Sorry, Jay.
It's the time that I spend with you that means the most to me. No gifts needed. You are my gift.
That was for Jay Peckham. All right, we got to go. Jake's got to get back over there for the show live on location and the Video Show Network. My friend Jake Cherski. We will talk to you soon.